Hey, my big sister. Look, I just wanted to have a little heart-to-heart with you, dear. Are you seriously still doing your job as a traffic controller? Joanna, please tell me that's not true. I thought that you would have become a good and successful adult by now, sis. I thought you were going to make a good life for yourself. I guess you can't because you're such an incompetent woman who has no brains to do anything more than that job. Your only strength is your healthy body, I guess. I often wonder why you still want to continue doing this type of work, considering it's not going to get you anywhere in life. It's a joke for a job. Oh, Carla, I should have known it was you when you started to direct all your little insults towards me. It's been a while since we last talked to each other. Yes, I'm still working as a traffic controller because I'm good at my job and I still enjoy doing it. It's steady and I get paid a decent wage, so I don't get why you're questioning it. Even when I work on sunny days, I'm given good heat protection clothing to wear and my body can take it, so it's not super grueling. I think it's a job that's well suited to me. Wow, who would have thought that you could come up with so many reasons to actually stay in the job you're in? I'm dumbfounded, to be honest. I've always wondered how you've been so strong-willed, Joanna. You know, you've always been so tanned and tall, but there's nothing cute about it. There's not much you can show as a woman now. You're not the most feminine person, even though you've got a healthy body. I don't get why you're saying this to me, but all right, I'm grateful to our parents for giving birth to me and teaching me how to take care of my body. I get that I might not be as smart as you, Carla, but at least I try to look after myself and eat healthy. I think that it's good to use my advantages to do good in the world. If someone who isn't as physically healthy can't do this traffic controlling job, then I'll do it because I know I can. Ah, yes, you do such a good job, you butch woman, you. In that respect, nothing's really changed with you, has it, Joanna? On the other hand, when it comes to me, I am way more feminine. I have fair skin, I'm sort of weak, and I'm beautiful. I've got a good sense of fashion, too. I got into a good university, I'm a successful working lady, and I have done so many things in life. Your parents are my parents, too, you know. It's just so funny, because our parents just doted on me more as I was the cute one. You're just jealous of me, aren't you, Joanna? Well, if you're happy with your life, Carla, then that's great to hear, I guess. Look, I'm living a happy life in my own way. I've got no complaints about where I am now. Anyways, I want to know why you're contacting me like this out of the blue. Is it just so you can harass me all night? Is that it? Have you gotten to the point that you've become so self-loathing that you need to make me feel bad about what I'm doing with my life? Huh? What's that supposed to mean, big sister? It's kind of impossible for me as a perfect human being to fall into some self-loathing phase. You know, Joanna, it's all thanks to you that I'm living a really happy life. I make myself look so much better than you. So, with that, would you please not come near me with your low self-esteem? I don't really need this kind of bad vibe you give off near me. Oh, is that right? Is that why you're messaging me this at 6:30 in the evening? It was that important for you to tell me that? You know, sorry for that little outburst. I thought that you were trying to improve your self-confidence by comparing yourself to me. So come on, what's the story here? Well, I guess I was sort of doing that anyway. I suppose I just better come out and say it. I'm about to get married soon. I just wanted to tell you that little piece of information. Oh, is that right? You're getting married. Well, that's really fantastic news, Carla. Congratulations to you and your new husband. Since you were a little girl, I know how you've always said that you want to be someone's wife and get married to the man of your dreams, so that's good that your dream's coming true now. Wow, Joanna, is this what you say to someone when you want to give them your blessing? Hey, you're about to turn 30 soon, right? Aren't you planning on getting married? Or do you want to be a loner for the rest of your life because it'll end up that way if you aren't careful? Well, I don't have any plans to get married at the moment since I'm not really dating anyone in particular to get married to. I don't have to do anything I don't want to do, you know. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Gosh, don't make me laugh too much, otherwise I'm going to give myself a stomachache. You know when you turn around and say something like that, Joanna, it makes me so embarrassed to be your little sister. Okay. Well, it's not like we see each other that often, Carla, so I don't see a reason to be embarrassed. If you hadn't had talked to me in the first place today, I would say we're pretty much estranged from each other. Me not getting married isn't something that you should be worried about, all right? Hey, since when did this conversation become about you? This is about my wedding here. Even though you're the older sister, you should be expected to keep on topic, okay? You know, I wonder sometimes why you act like this towards me when I've not done anything to you, but I guess there's really nothing I can do about it. Are you seriously being like this when it's supposed to be a happy occasion? Could you please at least stop being so miserable? Look, could you just be happy for once and put on some whitening powder so that your tan and sunburn don't show through too much? You know that having a little bit of sun on your skin is good for your health. It means you're getting a good amount of vitamin D. It's not like my skin is peeling. I don't think that having tanned skin gives off the impression I'm not a clean person, Carla. There's no need to worry so much about what I look like. Joanna, if you don't trust what I say to you as a sister, then don't believe in what I say so much. If you were also getting married, I'd treat you a lot better. I was thinking of inviting you to join me at my wedding. But to be honest, it seems like you're turning into a statue of a poor older sister while the younger one gets married before you. Well, if that's how you think about all this, then that's really a shame, Carla. You make no sense to me sometimes. You need to stop worrying about me so much. Did you know that Mom says that to me too? I really shouldn't worry, since I don't think there'll ever be a man who'll take you for what you are. I guess it's about time you start giving up on that happening in your life. Well, it seems like our parents have, that's for sure. Maybe you have a point, Carla. But I know that you've never really had that many expectations for me. You just wanted to see me fail. I don't think our parents have given up on me, Carla. Wow, geez, okay. Did I hit a nerve or something? You've become so subservient. Stop following what our parents say. They don't care about you. You know that it's because of your personality that you don't have high expectations. Seriously, there is nothing special about you, Joanna. That's why you're going to end up alone. Yeah, well, I guess you can keep thinking that, Carla, but I won't. Look, I gotta go. I've got something to do shortly, so I'm not going to continue having this conversation right now. Look, make a decision about if you truly want me in your wedding or not. If you do, can you just send me the details later so that I can figure something out? Thanks.
Hey, Joanna. I just wanted to message you to say thank you for also coming over today. I also wanted to say I'm really sorry about everything. To make it up to you, I'll take you out for dinner sometime soon, and we can sit down, talk, and just have a nice time together.
Hey, no, thank you. Look, don't worry about it. There's no need for you to apologize to me, Louis. I like coming over to see you, also because your family's so welcoming. They make me feel very much at home in your house, and I feel comfortable talking about anything and everything. I like visiting you.
Oh, that's very sweet of you to say, Joanna. It makes me so happy to hear that. My son was feeling a bit sad on his own, and my wife was as well. Since you've come into our lives and when you come over to our house, it's so much more livelier and brighter with you in it. We're very spoiled by your presence.
Aw, that's so great to hear, Louis. I always enjoy the feast that's put on at the house. It's always so tasty. I feel in your debt with how much you take care of me.
Oh no, don't be silly. It's our pleasure. Even so, the food that you cook as well is always so good. Leaves us feeling so full afterwards. I'm told that you were in charge of a lot of housework in your family from an early age. Is that true? You're a hard worker and have become a fine woman. But I get the impression that you and some of your family members aren't really that close. Is that also the case? You don't see them very often.
Well, kind of. My parents have always been more devoted to my younger sister instead of me, but I've taught myself a lot of things, and I've just been doing what I know. Thanks to my own motivation and just the need to do things, I'm able to work a good job and also do housework on top of that. I'm grateful for what I've got now.
You're right in that, Joanna. Well, we think you've got a kind and loving heart. But if you've been brought up in such an environment, you'd probably not like your parents very much, is that right?
There were times that I definitely felt that way towards them, yes, but if I was to hold a grudge, nothing would change, really. My mother gave birth to me and kept me in good health, and now I can work a job that I'm very proud of. I feel better if I just focus on the present rather than the past.
Of course, yes, that makes a lot of sense. It's better to focus on the here and now so that you can be happy and not have to worry about what others think of you and what you do.
Yes, that's why I'm able to focus on things I enjoy, such as cooking meals for people and cleaning up and making things look neat and tidy. What makes me happy is that I can come over and bring over delicious meals for you and your wife and just be independent.
Oh, yes, that is definitely true. We're delighted to have you here cooking and interacting with us. So nice that we're being helped in this way at our age.
Oh, well, thank you very much for your kind words, Lewis. Now that I've met you and your wife a few times, I'm sure I can become a part of a warm and happy household.
Wow, I'm impressed with how you've taken us with open arms and said so many nice things about my family, Joanna.
Oh, sorry. I don't know why, but it's gotten me a little emotional. I'm a little bit embarrassed now. It's probably the alcohol. It's unusual for me to drink like this.
No, you're fine. Sounds like Jacob just got home. It was nice to be able to have a nice drink at the table. It was great that he brought it. Did you enjoy it?
Oh, yes, I really did like it. It was super good. Oh, sorry again. I was getting a bit out of hand there. It was a pleasure meeting up together for a little family reunion.
I'm glad you feel that way, Joanna. We think of you as our daughter, so we're so glad you had a good time. I hope I'm not over-exaggerating too much when I say that sort of thing. I still wonder what the person my son will marry will be like. It'd be really nice if he married someone like you, Joanna.
Oh, Lewis, there's no need to praise me that much. But once again, congratulations on your son's upcoming nuptials. I wonder if he and his new wife will be like you and your wife, Lewis.
Well, if this is my son we're talking about, I'm sure they're going to make a wonderful couple. I'm sure that you'll also see that in him as well.
Of course I do. I really wish him the best for his wedding and for the future. I'm sure Jacob has got a lot to look forward to. Excuse me? Why on earth did you show up to my wedding? I seriously didn't think that you'd actually come. I never sent you a wedding invitation, sister. Yeah, but you did tell me the date, the time, and the venue, so if you think about it, a lot of people just RSVP online, so there isn't much use in paper invitations. That's what I assumed that you had done, but how am I to know, right? I knew enough information that I thought I could come today. Wow, that head of yours is just full of rainbows, flowers, and unicorns, isn't it, Joanna? If you were actually beautiful enough, I would have thought to invite you. Did you really think with that look you've got going on is going to let you into my wedding? You thought wrong. You can't come in. You've ruined your look. I ruined my look? What are you talking about, Carla? You did this to me. Why would you pour wine all over my outfit for? You're so horrible, Carla. Well, your outfit wasn't the cleanest to begin with, so I just impulsively decided to clean it up for you. Before I knew it, you were covered in red wine. You wanted to clean up my outfit. What was so wrong with it, Carla? I'm trying to make amends, and then you go and do this to me for no reason. And also, what is so wrong with having a tan? I can't help if I've gotten a little bit of sun lately. We can't all be pale like you, Carla. Stop saying I look dirty. Come on, Joanna. We all know that you work a low-level job and you look like dirt all the time. It's a shame about the outfit. I guess you better go and get out of it, huh? Is that what you wanted? To humiliate me at your own wedding venue and make me feel miserable? Fine, so be it. I'll leave. I hope you're happy with your lot. Oh, I very much am, Joanna. Stop whining about what happened. You brought this on yourself, okay? Go and clean yourself up. It stinks of wine around here, so hurry up and leave, you low-level worker. It only smells around here because of what you've done. You know, something will happen to you one day and you'll come running to me to fix it. All you'll get is a no. Joanna, where the heck are you right now? Please, this is important. You really need to get back here right now. Something really bad has happened. Oh, really? Is that right? What could have possibly gone wrong for you, Carla? Come on, I've already decided that I'm going home, and I'm not changing my mind. You need to tell me the truth right now. Are you with the groom's mother right now? Why on earth have you gone back home with her for? Why do you think, Carla? Just think about it for a second. It just so happens that we both know each other. The family found me covered in wine, so they were worried and left with me. But I don't understand how you could possibly know each other, though. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. You didn't say anything, did you? Maybe you were the one that told them I did it. Is that what you said to them? Well, did you think they actually saw what happened to me and witnessed you do it? It was poured over me where you get the wine, Carla. Jacob's mother came to check on me after you did that to me. She also saw what you were saying to me in our text conversation, so we're just going home. Huh? Are you kidding me right now? Is this seriously why Jacob's father is so mad? Jacob's just standing here with a pale face. It's ridiculous. I admitted that I don't recognize you as my sister, and he said that he doesn't recognize this marriage, and everyone got super angry at me. Oh, is that so? Well, I don't think you should admit something like that to a family who are close. How could you do this to me? It just shows you can't have a proper conversation with me. If he's actually really angry at you for what you did to me, then maybe you can't get married and be a part of their family anymore. But I don't understand why this is happening right now when it's not my fault that we don't get along. It's always been your fault. What does all this even mean? Why are you being valued so much by this family? How come you all know each other in the first place? How is this possible when this country is so big? Okay, so a while ago, the groom's father, Louis, collapsed on the roadside and I helped him up. I accompanied him to the hospital and met with his wife. I guess that was the start of our relationship and me getting to know the family. All because of that incident that occurred while I was working. Are you for real? How can such a coincidence happen like this? Have you become such a good friend in such a short amount of time? To be honest, it's really going to take a lot to chase you away and make you super angry. This is just a silly prank. Around that time, too, his wife fell and injured herself quite badly. I couldn't live with myself if I didn't help her out with the housework and all those other things. So that's when I decided that I would go around to their house on a regular basis to help them out, and we developed a friendship during that time. What the heck is with that? Why would you help a bunch of old people? You've always been a suck-up, haven't you, Joanna? You're too good-natured. When his wife was injured and really depressed, it seemed like her husband went out by himself to try and buy something delicious for them to eat so she didn't have to cook. But of course he collapsed, so I went to help him. I think that it's a wonderful thing for a couple to care for each other so much that you'd do anything for them. I was a little confused by this kind of image of a family since I never really experienced that with my own flesh and blood. So that's why you've been hanging out with this so-called family so much, huh? You gotta be friends with them because I was being so evil to you. Are you trying to tell me that the groom's father is furious about this? Of the prank I pulled on you? We all know that it was no prank since you treat me so horribly, but yes, that seems to be the case. We also all talked about my family for a little bit before the wedding. What the heck are you talking about? You actually have heart-to-hearts? Are you kidding me? What did you talk about with them? I just said how cute my little sister is and that she was loved so much. Because of that, she was spoiled and I was the one made to do all the household chores. My sister graduated from a good university, but I wasn't allowed to go to university as there wasn't enough money saved for me. I was forced to get a job instead, and I still had to put money towards bills such as the mortgage, electricity, and what have you. Well, why does that matter so much? I met Jacob because we went to the same university and we started dating. I do agree that I went to a good university. Why are you being like this? Why are you acting like the tragic heroine that everyone's supposed to feel sorry for? You're making me feel like a mean little sister. That's not what I was talking about, but no matter how you say it to me, Carla, I think that's the case. I'm just helping them because the wife can't do housework at all, okay? I'm doing it because I heard that their son Jacob is doing most of their housework, and he's absolutely exhausted after doing that and work too. That's a normal thing for a son to do if a family is in hardship. Since he's the eldest son, he should be taking care of them anyway. But I heard that they like you for what you've been doing for them. Stop sucking up and trying to tear me apart from my husband. Oh my God, Carla, you annoy me so much. You're such a bad listener. I'm not doing anything like that at all. Today, I didn't do anything like that. You're the one who poured wine all over me. If anything, you're bringing this on yourself. You were laughing throughout the whole thing and showed no remorse. Both Jacob's parents finally saw you for what you are, and they finally understand what you're like when I told them how spoiled you were. Are you kidding me with this crap, Joanna? I only did what I did because I didn't expect you to be dressed like you were in a place like a wedding venue. It's like you didn't even try to look good. You're an embarrassment on me and our parents. You're the one who's been misleading me throughout my entire life. Don't you know that doing things like that is just sisters expressing their relationship? I'm allowed to do things like that to you. After all, it was just a little joke. We all know that was no joke. You wouldn't pour wine all over your best friend's dress, would you, to ruin their entire day? So why would a sister do that to their older sister? You've hardly talked to me throughout our adult life, or even now. You don't even like me, and you've always been mean to me. How can a sister be like that when all I've tried to do is love you unconditionally as an older sister? Why must you hate me so much, Carla? I mean, I've gone over this in my head every single day of my life, and I just never can understand why I'm treated like this. You've literally ruined everything now. Why do you think I'm so mad, Joanna? Isn't it obvious what you're going to do for me? My wedding day has been completely ruined because of you, Joanna. You need to do something about it right now. The one thing you can do is get back here and talk to Lewis. You know what, Carla? I have wasted so much energy in my life because of you, and I'm not going to do that anymore. My answer is no, Carla. Excuse me? What did you just say to me? Did you just say no to my order? What is going on here? Are you deliberately trying to sabotage me? I would like to respect Jacob's parents and not do anything against them since they're treating me well. If they're happy letting their son get married to you, then I wish you the best. Even in this situation, I also congratulate you wholeheartedly, sister. Getting married is a special thing. I hope you realize that. But if they don't want to recognize you as their daughter-in-law after what you did, I can't lie to them and force them to say yes to both of you getting married. Your stubbornness is truly infuriating, Joanna. You really have not changed since we were kids. It's so annoying. You really need to get back to the venue this instant. If you come back and show how good our relationship is, maybe they'll change their minds and maybe we could try and mend things, you know, for the future. I'm not going back to the venue, Carla. Even if I did go back, I wouldn't lie to everyone. I'd tell them that we've never been good friends, Carla. I'm not going to create a fake scenario just so that you can have your happily ever after. I'll do no such thing. I am so done with you and this mess you've made. I'll cut it out, Joanna. Our mom and dad are crying and sitting here on the ground. If you come back here, all of that kind of nonsense will be over. Look, I'm grateful to our parents for keeping me healthy, but are they really the type of parents I need in my life? I don't think so. I've got a lot of doubts about the life I've had, and to be honest, I don't want to feel those things anymore. That's why I won't go out of my way to lie in order to protect you. Please, Joanna, stop acting like this. Don't be so stubborn. I'm your adorable little sister, and I know you want nothing bad to happen to me, right? You're the only sister I've got, and I need you right now. Please don't abandon me like this. I really need to get married today. Please come back and we can sort this whole thing out. How can you want me back there if you spilled wine all over me? You're the one who ruined it for yourself. Don't call me stubborn. I'm allowed to feel like this. You absolutely disgust me as a human being, as you've treated me like crap for years. Don't even think about trying to come near me ever again. I don't want anything to do with you. How could you say that sort of thing to me, Joanna? Please, I'm really sorry. I won't do anything like that again to you. I'll tell our parents to think of you more. I'll be nicer to you. Please, just come back to the venue. You saying sorry is many years too late. I've never heard you be so desperate. It's kind of funny. You know that nothing you say is going to make me do anything for you anymore. You're going to regret all the bad things you've done to me throughout our childhood. I hope you'll learn your lessons someday, Carla. Now leave me alone. After that, the marriage came to nothing, and Carla and her parents broke down in tears. On the other hand, Jacob, who knew everything, seemed to have fallen in love with Joanna. The two have bonded and are getting along really well. It seems like Carla's turned green with envy. She's gone crazy with jealousy. Joanna was able to join a real family with Jacob and his parents. Joanna and Jacob got married and she gave birth to a healthy baby. The whole family seems to be living happily together. By marrying into Jacob's family, she was able to cut ties with her own family. With this happening, she stopped giving her family money. Without the allowance that they relied on, they began to live in poverty. What you do to others will eventually come back to you somehow.